As summer is drawing to a close and we'll be spending more time indoors, I want to bring more interest into our home. So it's the perfect time for a new succulent arrangement. It's been a while, so I'm really excited about it. I have a gorgeous selection of new plants, and I'm also going to reuse some plants from a previous project. And I'm also tackling a little bit of succulent propagation, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hi everyone, welcome to a new succulent video. Of course, a new project is always the perfect excuse to get a bunch of lovely plants, so here's my selection for today's project. I selected a mix of plants that I think will work really well together. Rosettes that are great for a bold accent, but also some plants that are perfect for gap filling, like sedums or kalanchoe. Unfortunately, a lot of these plants didn't come with tags, so I didn't know this specific variety. I tried to research it, but please do let me know in the comments if I misidentified a plant. I want to correct that for everyone. When selecting the plants, I've also paid attention, of course, to the overall shape, but to texture and color as well, to make sure I have enough contrast in between all my plants. So going from blues to greens to reds, and also using different leaf structure, shape, and textures. Because you always end up using more plants than you think you're going to need, I'm also going to dismantle a previous arrangement I created for the channel last year. It looked really beautiful for a while, and most of the plants from this arrangement were still pretty healthy, so that's perfect for me to reuse in this new project. Well, it's another day. Yesterday I ended up having just enough time to dismantle the previous arrangement and repot all the plants. So now that all my plants are ready, it's time to start designing, I guess. So these are all the plants that I repotted: the aloe, a bunch of aworthia, some porticularia. Oh! Hey Sushi! You made quite a bit of noise. Hello! Oh, and this beautiful string of pearls. Absolutely want to reuse this in the new arrangement. So I have a lovely container here with a drainage hole. I've used this in the past for hyacinths and this summer for tomatoes and cactus soil that's specifically made for these types of plants. It has a lot of sand in it, so it's a lot more free draining. We have the first ring of succulent completed. You can see now we have succulents that are going all around. It's already looking so gorgeous. I need to clean up all the little debris, but I think this is looking really lovely already. Now I think it's time to go in with the centerpiece, and then we can fill in any gaps. I want it to be this beautiful Crassula ovata. I really love the shape of the leaves and the little red edges. I'm also thinking probably the root ball of this is pretty big, so I'm just going to use this as cuttings. Just cut them off and plant the stalk into the ground, and then they'll root in. We'll keep those, we'll propagate them later. I'm going to use this soft paintbrush to clean off any soil and debris from the plants. Isn't it gorgeous? I love how it turned out. This is my best arrangement yet. It's just so... I love the mix of plants and colors. I hope you do too. Also added some autumn joy cutting. I have a beautiful sedum right now that is doing really well. I still added a few gaps, so I thought, why not take a few cuttings and see what happens? It's perfect. It goes with the pink hues perfectly. So in terms of care now, this is going to live outside until we have freezing temperatures, and then I will move it inside in an area of the home that is as bright as possible. I'm not going to water it for a while because all the succulents that I used were really well watered. If you use cuttings like me, don't water straight away. Wait until the cutting can heal so that you don't have any risk of rots. And that's it. We should be able to enjoy this for a while, and hopefully all the plants will be doing pretty well. I did have a couple of casualties. Let me show you.
So a couple of leaves ended up falling. I just filled a tray that has drainage holes with the same cactus mix. And this is how I'm going to try to propagate the succulent, so that is just growing more plants. And I'm just burying it a little bit under the soil like this, and this will form new roots in a while and then new little succulents. So let me show you with this one. I didn't end up using this cutting because I didn't like the shape of it, and you can see we already have a couple of leaves missing. So you can see those are still, all of those are still pretty healthy looking, so that is, they're not shriveled, they're not damaged in any way. So all you're going to do is gently detach it from the main stem.
Simply nestle the leaves under the soil, space them out. If you have grow lights, use them, otherwise you can place this in a really bright area that is frost free. So inside your home, for example, is great if you're heading into winter. The succulents won't mind being packed in so tightly. They will slow down their growth rate, and this should last, I think, like the other one, at least a year. I hope you enjoyed the succulent project, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out any updates on the succulent propagation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.